Well, happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to our very special holiday edition. That's a great introduction by Frankie Gambino. Thank you very much, Frankie, for that overlay. Today I'm joined by Edwin Nazaire with Flair. So, Edwin, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for having me.
Happy holidays to you.
Thank you.
Well, today we're going to discuss on-site page elements as well as duplicate content, how the two correlate and what it means with SEO in mind. So, Edwin, what is metadata and why is it important?
Well, metadata basically literally means data about data. So what makes it so important is that it allows the search engines to be able to categorize your pages accordingly. So you want to make sure that your metadata, which typically consists of your title tags and your meta descriptions, are accurate.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The page titles and the meta descriptions certainly are the most important page elements. So what's the proper structure for writing a page title?
Well, the title tags probably being one of the most important things. The proper structure is typically you would like to have it in the range between 55 and 60 characters. You would also like the most important keywords first. In addition to that, you would also want it to be focused. So you want to make sure that each title tag is specific for each page. In addition to making sure that you're leveraging your branding, because you want to make sure that your brand name appears somewhere in the title tags, preferably towards the end.
Great answer, and I do have a question a little later about siloing and theming, which you're touching on, but certainly the keywords, push those toward the front of the title tag itself. Right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. How about meta description? Are they important? What are your thoughts on meta description?
Meta descriptions aren't as important as title tags. However, the search engines do like to see some uniformity with the meta descriptions. So for the most part, you would like to think of your meta descriptions as a short blurb or advertisement about yourself. Typically, you'd like to keep it within 155 characters, having some keywords in those as well. And so by doing that, you're pretty much following the protocol or rule of thumb in Google's eyes.
Yeah, always good to follow the guidelines. Descriptions, great call to action for you marketers out there. You really want to entice folks to click on your result within the search engine result page. Let's shift a little bit toward duplicate content and its importance this year in 2011. What's your thoughts on duplicate content?
I can't even stress enough how important duplicate content is in terms of avoiding duplicate content. This year alone, Google has had 6 major updates, which are typically called Panda updates. The latest one being in this past month of November, 3.1. Now, via tweet, Google has mentioned that they're done this year with the updates. However, they do plan on beginning the same updates again aggressively in 2012, early 2012. So, these Panda updates, their whole focus is to really crack down on link farms, sites that have shallow content or scraped sites that basically copy other content from other sites. And so, if you're one of those sites, I'm sure that you may have experienced, your rankings being affected. And so, having good, fresh content is something that you can't stress enough, and it will always be a factor in SEO.
Yeah, great answer. Certainly the freshness update relates a lot to what you're speaking about, and Google's interest is with the user in mind, serving up the best content. So definitely duplicate issues. Make sure you don't have duplicate page titles, descriptions as well.
Absolutely.
Now, you touched a little bit on theming earlier and siloing. Why don't you discuss a little bit what is siloing and why is it important?
Well, the idea behind siloing is the creation of keyword relevant content for various pages as well as themes on your site. So you would want to make sure that each page has a certain keyword that's focused, as well as the content being written on that page being specific to that keyword.
Yeah, it gives it the most authority for that page.
For that page,
that
correct.
Makes sense. Definitely want to consider siloing when you're writing content. And I'm starting to hear the holiday music playing over, so that means we're out of time, Edwin. But certainly I appreciate
Todd, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks again. I'm Todd Bailey with SEOservices.com.